Oh boy. I think I'm one of the rare people that think this is overhated. Is it terrible? Yes. I definitely don't feel like it's the worst. But it definitely takes second place, so let's take a look. Animation. The animation varies from, oh well that's okay, to, no please stop. Sometimes it looks like they're trying, but other times it just looks like they just passed out or something. I don't think there's any other excuse for this but laziness. How do you not see that? But I can definitely tell when someone sucks at something or made a mistake. A great lot of the time it's not animation errors, it's just them sucking. It's bad. The things that move around and talk. Character designs aren't too bad. The nurse was a nice blend of colors. Jar Jar looked good, and I'll tell you why I called him Jar Jar later. I did in fact love the design of the green one. And definitely not Twilight Sparkle looked good. But here's the thing, these characters are boring and flat. He's the funny one. Oh, well, he would at least be funny if I could fucking understand him.
So cool! Cold even. I hope nobody will notice I left that hill snowy during Lassie wrap-up.
Remember, if you fail, fuck it, leave it in there, who cares? Is it so hard to say, hey buddy, you fucked up on that last line? The green pony's just there. It doesn't really seem like she has her own personality. The most she does is help a little with a leaf. Okay. I'll give the character credit. She's the only one that has a good voice actor.
Hey, wait!
Doodle cute.
Mr. Brave, am I ever glad to see you? My friend Star Whistle's in here. Something's wrong. She doesn't seem well. She's surrounded by some kind of magic field. Please help her.
Color me surprised. Someone gave a shit. Hello everyone, this is not Twilight Sparkle. She likes to study magic, and she has a good amount of friends. Hashtag do not steal or I'll cut you. Then you have the buff guy whose only personality is he helps a little. Then you have the guard who's macho and shit. His personality is that he's strong and wait a fucking second! My, it's witchcraft, burn him! So yeah, he likes to act all tough and shit. He has a boring voice and he acts boring. He's like Rainbow Dash done wrong. Mr. Accent, I would like you to meet someone. Meet Mrs. Accent. She's basically shy. And that's all I could get from her. She's shy and she's a doctor.
Otherwise, I would be the first to let you know. Anyway, you seem in perfect health.
I'll give you credit. I can understand what the fuck you're saying. And this is the villain. He wants to take over the world. I don't fucking know. It's never specified. He's the best character, despite him having the most flaws. His singing is okay.
I'll borrow that body of ours and don't go thinking you can fight back. I won't let you, you mean monster. I doubt that, friend. Just look at me. You're the student and I'm the master, so sit down, freeze, and let me be out.
Okay, scratch that. It sounds like he made those lyrics up from the top of his head. He's strange and weird and comes out of fucking nowhere. The voice acting for him is okay. It's good, but nothing to write home about. He's the most entertaining character because he's the weirdest. Although his visuals aren't the best looking, they are at least a little bit creative. I think the thing that made me like this character was the fact that towards the end, he tricks everyone.
I didn't foresee that. Maybe there's a spell that I can... Oh, well, maybe another time. Star! The spell just stopped.
He fell when Breeze took the scepter away. Do you think it's like my ring?
Ah, my head. What happened?
Well, everything began a few hours ago. And then you woke up.
I see. Well, I still feel a little tired. Since I'm obviously cured, you should go back to your occupations. I'll be fine.
The villain ended up tricking them in a clever and original way. Stuff like this makes me think if it had better voice actors, better animation, it would have been an okay animation. If it wasn't lazily done, I could have seen this being very popular and very well liked. Yet again, the characters are poorly written, mostly bland, and there's only one really good character. Voice acting for the characters is sometimes hard to understand and sometimes just sounds dull. Some of the characters just feel like bootlegs of the original main 6. It saves itself from getting a 1 out of 5 for at least having some good character design. And last but not least, the story. Now, hear me out. The story is actually kind of original. Yes, you have someone corrupted by power, you have a group of friends, and somehow the elements are involved. So yeah, they all have to go meet Princess Celestia, la-di-la-di-da. Sounds unoriginal, right?
Dear Diary, in retrospect, I think I should have guessed things weren't right. I mean, in the end, we tried to walk to the problem and bash it until everything was fixed. Since when is that a good solution?
Believe it or not, it is a bit interesting in my opinion. It does leave you curious of what will happen next. Yes, it's obvious in the next episode they would have fought the bad guy again, but what did they have to do with the elements, and what did they do wrong? Is it something from the past they did wrong? Or is it something in the future that they did wrong? I am a bit intrigued what will happen in the future. I doubt there's gonna be another one, but... Oh, so it might get a reboot. Interesting. I will give the story a 3 out of 5. The story was kind of interesting. And believe it or not, I know it sounds weird, but I was left wanting more. And now to end it off, the sum up. Dusk has probably some of the worst YouTube animation I've ever seen. Characters felt like bootlegs of MLP characters. And the worst thing in my opinion was the voice acting. It sounded like half of the people didn't give a shit. But, like I said, the story did intrigue me. And you know, if the voice acting and the animation was better, it'd be maybe a 4 out of 5, but due to all the horrible animation, the horrible voice acting, it gets a 2 out of 5. Next time, I'll be looking at an animation I like a lot less.